family system, there are flaws also. Like the women have to cover themselves from head to toe.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very difficult to see around like that. Some can stumble and fall.
Yes.
Or we not be able to see if the danger is coming.
Right.
Yeah, like maybe a corner car coming speedily, or a man approaching her, or some robbery of any kind,
Yeah.
It's difficult to be more prepared.
True.
In advance, and if she can see better. And at work, if it's all covered like that, then the ear sometimes cannot hear very well and cannot work very well.
Yeah.
It's an expensive, heavy, cumbersome garment which covers the entire body, and it includes a mesh panel covering the eyes. The veil is so thick that it's difficult to breathe. The little mesh opening for the eyes makes it extremely difficult to even cross the road.
And then covers like that is too hot in some countries, too hot,
Yeah. It's true.
very uncomfortable, and it could also breed some illness. Maybe not very fatal, but still, it's not very comfortable for women. In the Bible, of both Christians and Muslims, it also has this, I think, that God made humans in God's own image.
Yes.
In God's own image.
Yes.
Made humans. So the human face of a woman and the human face of a man should not be hidden.
Right.
Because God has given us birth without any cover. Yes? And for the sake of decency in the world, then we cover ourselves. But the face should not have to be covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what my opinion is. But it's okay. It's not the worst thing.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still, it's very inconvenient for women to take care of many things. To do work outside the house or inside the house.
Yeah, it's true.
And also taking care, even taking children to school or doing something like that is very inconvenient, a little inconvenient. Not so easy to work with, the clothes like that. But in the Western society, they did the opposite and more exaggerating. So both sides should compromise and make the best use of both sides. I think would be the best.
Exactly.
Yes. The woman should keep dignity, that's for sure. But not cover all over like that. Like you have something ugly, something sinful you have to hide. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Thank you.
Also, for this system, sometimes you never know if underneath the burqa is a man or a woman. If a man, if he has bad intentions, he could be hiding something underneath the burqa. Yeah, pretending to be a woman and can harm somebody or can harm some of the government persons in an assassinating scheme and all that. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. So moderate, I think, is the core.
Right.
Is the best solution for any country, especially for women. And even to wear too tight jeans and showing all your curves and all your, shape like that is also similar to wearing the skin.
Yeah.
Or wearing mini skirts too short, or wearing shorts and like that. Many children are being harmed because of this kind of dress also. Where the children from young age should be taught to wear decently.
Yes.
Then we will have less of these kind of tragic events.
I agree. They should protect themselves, and the parents should also take care.
Yes. That's why I told your editors, if possible, don't put on any of these skin-bearing kind of images unless you cannot help it. Because it's in a public area and some people wear like that.
Yes, Master.
Of course, your behavior plays also a role in it. You have to keep your dignity and exude this kind of decency,
Yeah.
purity, until the day you meet the man that you love or you deem fit to share your life with and bear the children together.
Yes, Master.
Because you, the parents, must make a good example for the children.
Right.
That's the main point.
Yes.
Any other questions? Any comments?
Yes, I was thinking these Islamic countries, they should actually follow Islam, and in Islam the woman is being protected and seen as something even divine.
Yeah, in Islam there are many women saints. Yes.
Yeah.
During the time of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, I saw some documentary films that there was a woman very great. She was kind of advising the men in many different ways to go and protect the Prophet. Yeah. And many Muslim saints were women also, but maybe they don't even propagate it.
I see.
Not more openly, like in the Christianity and Buddhism or other ism, like Jainism or Hinduism. They worship women.
Yes.
And they have women saints openly declared and revered.
Right.
Yeah. After they even pass away already. In Vietnam, we have women saints also. In China also, we have women bodhisattva saints, yeah, revered even until now. And Kuan Yin Bodhisattva is a woman, revered as a woman.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, she reincarnated many different forms, but mostly in Asian countries, the Buddhist countries, they revere her in the form of a woman practitioner, woman saint. Yes.
Right, right.
So if we oppress half of the society's population, meaning women, then we might lose, talent, exceptional talent, like scientists, astronauts, physicists,
Yeah, yeah.
Teachers, masters, spiritual guides, presidents, the prime minister, etc.
Right.
We might lose so much talent and workforce by eliminating women in any society.
Understand.
Women should be given the opportunity, like men, to develop their potential, in order to help the world. God knows we need more wise humans to lead our world into a better situation. Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. Women can contribute a lot.
Yes. Many women presidents in the West, they are very respected. They brought the country to prosperity and dignity.
Yes.
We have a list of women leaders on our Supreme Master TV. Also, don't forget that women are the mothers of all the prophets, all the masters that have ever graced our planet, and the mothers of all presidents, prime ministers, great leaders, virtuous statesmen of all time up till now, and also in the future. So we have to respect women. Women have to be protected and respected, and their dignity must be protected, must be respected, so that our world can function. Without women, we don't have the world that we have now. We don't have humanity.
Yes, Master.
The thing is, there's another side effect of woman oppression, of forbidding, is that I think the men in that situation or in that country are afraid of women. That's why they try so hard to suppress them.
Oh.
My suspicion. Okay? They know women are so clever and so successful if they focus on something instead of just scrubbing the floor and cleaning the pots. So they try to suppress them so that women become helpless, useless, and like a slave under the dictator of the man. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I see.
Under the Taliban, they were virtual prisoners, flogged or even executed if they dared to defy their laws. A report by Global Rights estimates that around 90% of women here experience violence or are forced into marriage. Most suffer behind a veil of silence, never speaking about their torment. The safe house is full of women who are terrified of their families. Many are hiding from husbands who have physically or sexually abused them.
تراجسترین کس در افغانستان قانون تطبیق شود یعنی انتخاب میشه سر کی باید قانون تطبیق شود.
While these patients were injured in accidents, they also treat women who have deliberately set themselves alight.
Her face, covered in bandages, appeared on her favorite football club's Twitter page. Sahar set herself on fire in front of a Tehran court in early September, after learning she could face a 2-year prison sentence. Her crime, attempting to enter a football stadium dressed as a man to watch her team play. The young football fan later died from her injuries.
According to a recent UN study, Bangladesh has one of the highest levels of rape in the world, with more than 1 in 8 men admitting to the crime. Often, these rapes are committed by groups of men, and in the most extreme cases, the victims are murdered.
Some facts about violence against women and girls. Globally, 1 in 3 women, or 736 million, have experienced physical and/or sexual violence. As many as 38% of murders of women worldwide are perpetrated by a male partner. An estimated 5,000 women globally are murdered by family members each year in so-called honor killings. 200 million women and girls living today have suffered from female genital mutilation. 1 in 5 women globally, or 650 million alive today, were forced to marry as children before age 18. 126 million girls are missing from the world's population as victims of female infanticide, malnutrition, neglect, etc. 2/3 of the world's illiterate are female. 82% of women parliamentarians in 5 regions reported enduring some form of psychological violence, including sexist remarks, mobbing, and death threats.
Many things stem out of fear. Any oppression stem out of fear. Like they mutilate a woman's organ, yes?
Yeah.
Because they worry that she will be too happy in sex, blah, blah, blah. And long ago, the Chinese, they bound the feet of the girls when they were young, make them small so that the cripple cannot even walk.
Oh.
So whenever they go out, they need a servant or man to carry them.
Oh, goodness.
Or to hold onto. This also stems from, I think, sadism and fear from the man's part to want to control the woman, to want to rule over the family.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The woman has to be like helpless, useless, dependent on the man. And I think all this is the devil's workshop.
Yes. It's really hard to comprehend.
Yes, hard to comprehend.
How it's possible still.
Yeah, it's hard. Luckily, we have developed mentally and psychologically or maybe intelligently, so the world has become a better place, a little better for women, but not better in many other ways,
Yeah.
like in peace and tolerance, benevolence toward other kinds of races and other kind of species.
Yes, Master.
Other beings like animals. We have not gone very far with that. But luckily, I think the world has a lot of, big percentage of vegans and vegetarians right now.
Yes.
So we still have hope.
We do have hope.
So we still have to continue working until we cannot anymore.
Yes, Master.
We
Thanks
try
also
our best.
for all your efforts.
No, not my effort alone.
Of course, it is you who inspire us, Master.
All of us, the good team from in-house and outside, and many others of our initiates, the brothers and sisters who contribute in different ways.
Right.
Like they put in our efforts to advertise for Supreme Master TV, to spread out the flyers so people know the benefit of vegan diet, and they spread out the news about how vegan will help our planet and rescue humans. All of them are doing something.
Yes, they are.
Even if they don't do anything, at least they're vegan, all right?
Yes.
Yeah, and their families are becoming vegan also, and that helps some little part to save the planet, save the human race, and to lessen the suffering of the innocent, helpless, defenseless animals. So anything is good. Anything they do is good, as long as they're vegan. Imagine, even if they work very hard, but all the tax money is wasted in killing, in wars, yeah? Instead of helping the weaker countries and helpless people and animals, they spend it all on nothing. Not just nothing, but murdering, killing, and harming other beings.
Yeah.
And other humans in other countries, and harming the planet. Therefore, even a person, if he doesn't work, but he's a vegan, I don't blame him. What for if he contributes a lot of his precious time and talent and money into tax paying, and then the government just use it for anything except good.
Right.
very little for good things.
Mm-hmm.
And the good governor, like Newsom,
Right.
they even want to kick him out. I don't know what kind of other governor they want to have.
Yes, Master.
The world is crazy, man. I mean, not all the people are crazy, but it seems to me that this world is crazy and affecting each other
Right.
with the mental unwellness and physical unsoundness.
Mm.
All right, my love. I know I'm getting angry again. I'm just anguished, frustrated and anguished and pain inside.
I understand, Master.
I could scream out loud. And this is the scream out loud whenever I seem to be angry. That is my scream out loud. Because the pain is too much inside. It just oozes out.
Yes, Master.